Water is one of the most basic needs of human life. Yet today, more than 1 billion people in the world struggle to get enough clean water. Among the cities facing this challenge is Beijing, the capital of China. We chose the topic of water scarcity in Beijing because it is both urgent and meaningful. Beijing has a population of over 21 million people, but its water resources are extremely limited. In fact, Beijing has less water per person than some desert regions in the world. Through our project, we wanted to explore the causes, the consequences, and most importantly, how young people like us can raise awareness and take small actions that contribute to a bigger solution. To raise awareness, our group decided to take action in the following ways. Our first evidence of action was giving a presentation to Year 7 students. We chose this audience because we believed it was important to inform younger students and encourage them to think about global challenges. In our presentation, we explained that Beijing faces serious water scarcity, mainly because of its dry location in the North China Plain and uneven rainfall. Most of China's water is found in the south, leaving the north, including Beijing, with very limited supply. We move on to explain to the U7 group human and economic factors. Rapid population growth increases water demand. Farming uses most of China's water, and industrial pollution makes the problem worse. These issues have led to serious impacts: water shortages, higher costs, health risks from contamination, and environmental damage like land subsidence and loss of ecosystems. At the end of the presentation, we handed out small sticky notes for everyone to write one simple action they could take to save water, either at home or in school. Each student wrote their idea, and we placed the notes on a large poster titled Classroom Pledge to Water Preservation. The poster was then displayed on the notice board outside the classroom as a reminder of our shared responsibility to use water wisely. This activity showed us that presentations can inspire real action. By combining learning with participation, we encourage students to reflect on what they can personally do to help protect one of our world's most precious resources, water. Our second evidence of action was conducting interviews with 4 individuals from different backgrounds in our school. We wanted to hear real opinions and personal thoughts. We asked what they knew about the issue, how they felt it affected daily life, and what they thought could be done to solve it. We began by interviewing 2 Year 7 students. Their responses were simple, but very meaningful. Amy never realized how serious Beijing's water scarcity was. Andy commented that we have to be mindful that some people in this world do not get access to clean water. The comments showed that even the younger students can understand the importance of water conservation. We then spoke with 2 Year 13 students who said they were aware of China's South-North Water Transfer Project. They agreed that while it helps relieve water shortages in the short run, it is not a sustainable solution. Beijing is bringing water from the south through canals. Do you think this is a good idea? Why or why not?
Definitely. In Chinese, this is called the 南水北调. Well, it's a strategy that been called by the government that moving the water from the south to the north, right? This project is an impressive engineering solution, but it's not perfect. On the positive side, it provides much needed relief for Beijing. Without it, the city might already be experiencing severe shortages. So in the short term, it has been very effective at meeting urban demand. However, looking in a larger perspective, the south of China is also facing increasing pressure from climate change, population growth, and industrialization. Taking water away from the Yangtze River might create new shortages there. This means the project doesn't truly solve the imbalance. It just shifts the burden from one region to another.
Another interviewee who comes from Singapore shared that Beijing could learn from what Singapore did.
Reduce total demand. Or, if anything, Beijing could also look at other countries, maybe in Singapore, where they recycle complete wastewater to make it drinkable. There's way many more ways that Beijing can resolve the water shortage.
Through these interviews, we discovered that although awareness levels are not high, people genuinely care once they understand the problem. Our conversations sparked meaningful reflection. A third evidence of action is through posters design.
The first poster connects World Water Day with strong facts and visuals. It highlights how limited Beijing's water supply is and explains both the environmental and economic impacts. This helps reviewers understand that water shortage is not just a scientific issue. It affects our daily lives and the city future. The second poster uses a softer and more emotional approach. Its warm design and reliable message that every drop of water has traveled a long way encourages people to appreciate and save water in their everyday habits. To turn awareness into action, we also created a water conservation pledge for the class. Every student wrote their own pledge on how they can help, from turning off taps to reusing water wisely. This activity showed that small personal actions, when added together, can make a big difference. Through these posters and our class pledge, we successfully spread awareness, reflection, and real commitment to protect water for our future.
Finally, we have our surveys and analysis.
To measure how effective our campaign was, we conducted a short survey among the Year 7 group. The responses gave us a good sense of how aware younger students were about the issue of water scarcity in Beijing. The results showed that before our campaign, most students had very limited knowledge of the situation. This confirmed the importance of our project and provided a clear starting point to measure its impact. When asked about the main causes of water scarcity in Beijing, the majority pointed at Beijing's rapid growth, while others also mentioned planning and resource management. The strong focus on population pressure showed that our presentation successfully emphasized how demand from a growing city strains its limited resources. Many respondents also felt that solving the problem should mainly be the government's responsibility. This reflects a sense of powerlessness at the personal level, one of the challenges we wanted to address. Through our presentation, we aim to shift its mindset by highlighting how individual actions, even small ones, can make a real difference. So we asked if they were more likely to conserve water after learning about this issue. Encouragingly, a strong majority said yes. This was the clearest sign of success. Our campaign didn't just inform people, it motivated them to move beyond awareness and take it to a personal level of responsibility for conserving water.